Construction complete.
Hey guys, welcome back to State of Decay. Well, just State of Decay. Story mode episode number 3. Our summary, as you can probably maybe see, this will just give you a breakdown of what you've gone through for supplies.
What's being called black fever. We advise you to quarantine them immediately.
Has anybody seen Jack? He's still missing.
And here is where it tells me what the outposts have gathered for us. As you can see, our influence is still good. All our supplies are still good. Our morale did dip a little bit, but that happens when you're not around. So we're going to just get everything back to cooking. See, here we can do combat training, which will give us extra experience in fighting. Same here with firearms training, but we're going to do snipe zombies first to increase our own safe area. Here's where you can fix the vehicle. There's 4 options. There's the tires, the body, the engine, or all of it, I believe. Are the 4 options. Body will just repair basically the cosmetic damage. There might be an option for doors too. I'm not 100% certain on that. Tires will repair just the tires. The engine will repair the engine. However, you do need a machine shop and a mechanic to do that. So, like if you've noticed, we don't really have anybody specialized in anything just yet. But we'll get somebody at some point. Alright, so the zombie infestation combat training has started.
This is Judge Lawton. Earlier today, our scouts informed me that they have identified multiple infestations in the downtown Marshall area. Based on this information, and for your own safety, I'm declaring a lock...
I'll check this out next. We're gonna want to move quick on this one.
And the radio got interrupted again. So there is truly a unique cast of characters in this State of Decay world. For the most part, if you come back from State of Decay 2 to this one, you can tell that this game is old, but honestly, it hasn't aged that badly. It hasn't aged as worse. There's other games that have aged far worse. Is that the infestation in question? Probably. Alright. I really do not like the fact that it's nighttime.
We're clear.
Also, there is another reference for you. I cannot think off the top of my head what that is from, but Google it or YouTube it, and I'm sure you'll get the answer. So that's another type of Easter egg in this game. So, alright, here's a note. I'm leaving this note for my family and friends. If that's not you, put this note down before the poison in the ink seeps into your skin and kills you. If it is you, don't worry. The poison thing was a bluff. I'm going across the river to find out what those army pigs know. If I'm not back by Thursday, assume I've been compromised by government mind lasers and you should shoot me on sight. Huh. Talk about a local nut job. Well, there ain't nothing here, and there's... Where did you 2 buggers come from? Alright. Where is that? Is that house up there, maybe? There must be a campsite or something dumb in the woods. That's another downside about this type of area up here, is just all the random little thickets and campsites and brushes and just random crap like that that's out here. Because it makes locating stuff to search hard, and missions like this tricky. Oh, it's a thicket and there's nothing left. Who we got?
Ah, there you go. Give us a hand clearing this place out.
So, again, 3 options. Politely tell them to get fucked. Delay it, which they won't wait forever, which we lose out on the mission. Or just earn trust and help them out. And we gotta go up to that area. And that's a lot of zombies. Not an exceeding amount there, we couldn't handle them, but we'll get out of here. You will notice I try and keep them off the front end as much as possible. And that's because engine damage is a lot harder to repair. You need a mechanic, you need the machine shop, which is a workshop upgrade. And you need a mechanic to even get to workshop upgrade. Woo! And unlike in Decay 2, you cannot just kick your car or whatever to flip it over. So, like, I think we had, yeah, the truck did it in the first episode. Truck gets flipped over. Also, the larger red dot means a special infected. Looks like a screamer. Here, I'll try and shine him in the light. I don't know if you can see him waddling through the bushes there, but that's a screamer. That's what the larger red dots indicate. Special infected, such as screamers, pharaohs, juggernauts, and for some reason, SWAT zombies and armored zombies. Not sure why. I mean, they are a little more dangerous than the regular zombie, but not an excessive amount.
Let's do this.
How many of these things are there?
Alright.
Looks pretty clear to me.
Infestation wiped out. I guess there's a survey point here. Let's just take a quick look around, see if there's any other thickets or bushes or anything worth wasting my time on. I highly doubt it, but we'll see.
Survivors who cannot reach the Marshall Municipal Courthouse should contact us on this frequency. We'll make every effort to get you an escort.
Alright, survey time.
Made it. Gonna look around now. That's
Screamer.
Has anybody seen Jack? He's still missing.
I guess that thicket wasn't previously scouted.
Looks like that's all there is to see.
I mean, you do get a little influence and a small morale boost from that, but once it says survey complete, you've scouted everything relevant in the area for the day. So, you can go ahead and bounce. Alright. Excellent. Fighting level 4, so now Maya can also pick a weapon specialization. But we're going to wait until we get somewhere a little bit safer for that. Alright, now let's go down to Marshall and give Jack a hand, or Quentin, or one of them two.
Roger that.
Turn our headlights back on. The headlights help a little bit, but, I mean... Oof, as you can see, the truck is starting to smoke. That is why I try not to hit zombies with the front of the truck, or any vehicle for that matter. Simply because, unless I can find a survivor who specializes in mechanics, and upgrade our workshop to the machine shop, this truck cannot be repaired. So, and once it blows up, it's gone forever. Not that we're super worried about vehicles right now, as we do have a whole crap ton of them, but still, this is a pretty cool looking truck. I'd rather not lose it. You know, at least not just yet. There's our beat up SUV from earlier. It's still there. Alright. Fields are easiest done at night because you can just scope out all the glowy stuff. Alright, that looks like a packet of construction materials. Come on.
loaded up. See you
Perfect.
back at base.
We'll see you soon.
I have to say that's one of my favorites because it's real easy to just grab and go. Unless there's 2 material rucksacks there. And then it's a little dicier, but if you're in a real pickle, you can just grab the one and boogie until you come back through later. Alright. You will see the signs just start to pop in and stuff because you can travel faster than the game can load in most cases. There's another truck similar to the one we have. Judge Lawton did say something about infestations down here, so might have to look out for them. I don't foresee them being a huge issue, just a big enough issue to be annoying. Alright.
Shit, man, I told you this was a mistake. Jack should have known better than to go off alone.
You want to go home?
I didn't say that. Just, you should have known better is all.
Heads up. We got a visitor.
Alright, we can figure out how... Whoa! Alright. Make sure the coast is clear. Alright. So, weapon specialization. We'll specialize her in edged weapons, as she doesn't really have powerhouse, which can better benefit from heavy weapons like Marcus. And edged weapons, in my opinion, are like the second best. Alright. Quentin Barnes.
Guess we bit off a little more than we could chew.
So we can,
Suppose you'd be willing to give us a
again,
hand?
tell them to get fucked. Delay it, but they won't wait forever, or help. And
Sure.
pretty much, we're just going to help in missions, because
Last we
that's
heard
the
from him,
thing
Jack
to do.
should be somewhere in this vicinity. Let's get looking.
Alright. I am going to take a quick gander. These do look like weapon cabinets. Also, this is a police station, so... or a police department, so there should be guns, grenades, etc. here.
Nice.
And I also think I'm going to try and search this place till I get some ammo. You know, an ammo rucksack, potentially. Here's a frag grenade. Hopefully, I'm hoping for some ammo. I'm going to make an outpost here. Do we have outpost space, actually? Yeah, we got a couple spots, so...
I'm lucky they didn't hear that.
because I could drop all this stuff into the supply locker, which will benefit us. Assuming I can even find an ammo rucksack, but this one looks promising. Or maybe not. I mean, there's always this other one. There's the good stuff.
I'm loaded up. See
Alright.
you back at base.
I'm not going to call scavengers for this one. I'm just going to
Looks like a good
establish an
spot for
outpost.
Are you sure? That's a big decision.
Let's make this outpost happen. I'm headed home.
Yeah, we can't drop rucksacks here, but we can drop our snacks here. This ammo, these extra pills. These weapons, which are of decent quality. All for influence. And the one thing the story mode does pretty effectively is it does give you a major plethora of weapons, ammo, grenades, supplies, all kinds of stuff. So eventually it just becomes a choice of what do you take, what do you leave. Alright, grenade. It's a decent Molotov. I don't care about the flare. I don't care about the incendiary shells. Not 100% certain if I've mentioned it yet or not, but Breakdown does have challenges in it, and we will get to see a wider variety of weaponry there. Which, you know, will be beneficial. Alright. And if we don't loot this stuff, eventually it will just disappear. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if that's intentional, as in like a time passage thing where over time supplies and resources slowly start to whittle away and disappear. Which, I mean, does make sense.
Sit tight. I'm bringing
That
the stuff.
over time, stuff,
We'll be
you know,
ready.
people will come in here, people will take stuff,
Come
etc.
on now.
And we'll put all these weapons in there. So now we got a nice plethora of melee weapons, bunch of new guns, all mighty beneficial. Actually going to put her hunter's rifle in there. And I think that's 1.6. I think that's the one to go with. And there we go. We'll grab a suppressor. A little lighter. Still decent weapons. It'd be better if it had a scope on it, but beggars can't be choosers. Thank God it's getting daytime. I don't know what it is. I hate nighttime in this game. Alright. So let's go down here. Smash that out of the way. So now we just gotta search for buildings. Looking for the missing guy.
Hello?
Look,
And
I
it's-
just think we gotta look at the big picture here.
I'll
We
run
all
this one.
like Jack, but let's
We'll be
face
ready.
it, the guy's probably dead.
I'm gonna obviously finish looting this place. You don't have to search all the containers. You just have to search for building like you normally would. Another note. Never realized how much food free people can go through in a week. When we found that tartan mart nobody had hit yet, we thought we'd taken enough for a month. But now it's a week later and the food's all gone and that tartan mart has been totally picked over and now I don't know what to do. So other people seem to be having some difficulties, but they left a perfectly good food rucksack in this place. So, mine now. Alright, is it this one?
Hello?
Alright. Another note. Dear, whatever prick came in here to loot my house, one can of food in this kitchen is poisoned. Good luck, asshole. Oh, Lord. And we have a little bit of lag. Yeah, it's telling us to fully explore the location.
I'm lucky they didn't hear
Oh, we
that.
have to go outside to do that. Alright, a hunting shotgun, some 44 caliber ammo. Wits level 5. Not really an Easter egg, but I'm sure you guys can all probably take a gander at what happened to him. That's one I'll say don't leave it in the comments or you'll probably get banned. Alright. And I don't know what it is with the water coolers. They disappear. I don't know. I'm sure that's a glitch and it'll never get fixed. The game's too old for updates.
And what happens if we get ganked, huh? You think Becca's gonna send even more guys after us? Because I
Load it
don't.
up. See
Another-
rocket base.
Another shotgun,
We'll be right
and one of my favorite rifles, the Assault Rifle XM8. Can feature both a suppressor and a scope, which I'll show you the scope feature. It doesn't have a suppressor. Turn the flashlight off. Alright, so that's just normal, and here's with the scope. A little bit of extra zoom makes it a little easier to, contain. We will switch back to our pistol because it does have the suppressor on it. Alright, let's drop this in the trunk. We are a little overweight. I'm going to go back to the outpost. Drop off the extra weapons.
Pace yourself.
Yeah, we're out of stamina, as you can see, because we're overweight. Alright. Drop the shotgun in there, drop that ammo in there. Do we have any good suppressors yet? Could have swore I've been making suppressors, unless I don't know. I don't know. I ain't too worried about it. I'll fish a gun out later if we have to. And it's not like we're hurting on influence, but in Breakdown you start out with so little that you really kind of have to balance your influence book. Alright.
We got Zedge at 9.
Cardio level 2.
Hello?
Holy shit, am I glad to see you guys.
You didn't
Alright,
think
Jack
we
has
were
been
gonna
found.
live out here, did you?
How did you find me anyway?
We had a little help.
I don't know what to say. I'm not sure I would have survived out here on my own.
Well, go ahead, lead the way.
Let's move.
Alright. A shotgun, some ammo. Ammo for our gun, too. It ain't bad.
Lucky
Alright.
they didn't hear that.
Nothing there. Maybe some fuel. Or more nothing. Ibuprofen and a codeine. The codeine's halfway decent for medicine.
Finish it off!
The one thing that does suck about leveling up cardio is you have to run to get it. While that itself ain't so bad, it takes forever to level up cardio. Honestly, the best way to level up cardio in this game, just get yourself some snacks at home or something and just run in a circle until you level it out. Medicine resource, hidden stash. Most of this stuff is illegal.
I'll run this home.
Well,
See you soon.
there ain't really any law and order anymore. Unless you count Alan Gunderson, a wildlife ranger. Didn't realize the Department of Fish and Wildlife counted as a beat. And we're gonna run smack dab into the middle of that horde, trying to put our stuff in the truck. Yep, there we are.
Up ahead.
Right. It's obviously better if your AI companions have suppressors on their guns. Or if you can hit anything with your guns. But AI weapons generate less noise than your own. So the little bit of gunfire they spit out isn't, going to cause a massive swarm. However, we will grab this ammo.
Load it up. See you back at base.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
Story mode's really generous with resupplies, supply stuff.
I got nothing left.
And there's actually no more room. I'm full up. Alright, everybody in a truck. The only downside about the trucks that I don't like is I do not like the fact that the people sit in the back, because the zombies can hop on there and yank them out as you're driving down the road. They can latch onto the doors as well, but your AI can at least fight them off there. But if you're in the bed of a pickup truck and they grab you, you're coming out of the pickup truck. Alright.
So what happened anyway?
Oh man, I was stupid. I was searching this garage for some gas for the generators when I heard some of those cops from the courthouse start coming up the street. I mean, I don't know, maybe they would have left me alone, but I heard those broadcasts. I didn't want to take any chances. So I jumped out the back window, and of course, what happens? I land right in the middle of a goddamn horde. You're kidding me. I managed to get clear, but they were right on my ass, and I was low on ammo. All I could do was hole up in an empty house and hope that they got bored.
I stopped there just to let the dialogue finish playing.
That's our place. Thanks again for all the help. Hey, why don't you come inside? Least we can do is feed you.
Alright. Another cutscene.
Oh, thank God. If you ever do something that incredibly stupid again, I will kill you, okay?
Hi, Becca.
Hi, Becca.
Don't you hi Becca me with your aw shucks small town charm. I can't believe you. We need to stay close to home.
Jack could have died out there. I couldn't risk that.
No, you just risked everything we have by leaving this place undefended. But I'm glad you're home safe.
Well, you can thank our friend here for that. We'd have been in real trouble otherwise.
Okay, I admit it. I'm impressed. You happy?
Alright.
I just saw that truck again. I think they're watching us.
Any idea who they are?
No, but they're none of the people we usually trade with.
Hey, don't sweat it. If they try anything, I'll protect you.
Dude, I can protect myself just fine.
Okay, then. You can protect me, too. I'm not proud.
Alrighty. And there's a shouting match at home, which leads to some loss in morale, but I mean, that's what I mean by things just kind of come up where people disagree, people get into fights, people get upset, you know, stuff
We're
happens.
about as secure as we can be here. Any hordes that come our way are gonna be sorry.
Well, I'm going to be headed your way before too long, Lily. That's another mission for us. However, I do know that entails some loot, so I want a nice empty inventory before I go for that. Becca did mention something about a truck watching them, so that could potentially be a threat later to them, which we may have to help with. I mean, we'll have to wait and see, of course, but one good thing about this map is that it's all wide open, which is real nice. So it makes getting from point A to point B, because if you take the roads, oh my god, this drive will take forever. And I'm sure we'll inadvertently end up taking the roads at some point. But that's alright. Whoa. Oof. Not good. Well, this truck is now on its second to last stage of life. You get 3 vehicle durability levels. You get 4 if you count perfectly intact. But you get white smoke, you get black smoke, you get flames, and once your vehicle turns into a fireball, bail out of it. Otherwise, you and it are going to go boom.
I'm almost... There you go. Don't say I never gave you anything.
Alright.
Oh, you know, stuff.
Alright, nice big supply. And another cutscene at the church.
Right, son. Oh man, I'm gonna have such a badass scar. It's awesome.
I was more concerned as to whether the infection's cleared up.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Chicks dig guys with scars, you know.
I confess that particular intelligence has eluded me until now.
Alright, Doc Hansen just checking in on Ed, making sure he's doing good. Alright, we just got another note. So, you can get coffee from them. A little extra supply boost. Another thing the outposts will do for you is they will give you resources. Currently, I want to say we have 2 ammo outposts and a materials outpost. So, everything uses supplies daily. And you can help mitigate that by picking an outpost of a certain type. Alright, we got a big red dot out there. What is it? Oh, that's Doc Hansen. That's probably a feral. Oh, that's a juggernaut. Whoa, that's the grab. You're not grabbing me. Alright. Juggernaut down. And yes, Doc Hansen can die. Which would be bad. So, you have 2 options with that. Either go in and try and save them at the risk of your own character, which was Maya in our case, or flee the area as quickly as possible, because right now no zombies can like kill the people in the Grange. There are no zombies down here, none. Hell, the people in the Grange, Quentin and Becca and them, they're not even here either. Because the game only loads things in a certain radius around you. And if you're not in that radius, guess what? Nothing bad can happen. So, I mean, if I'd have fled the area, Doc Hansen would have been fine. The Juggernaut would have just been there, and it wouldn't have hurt nothing.
Found this while I was out.
What you got?
Oh, you know, stuff.
Alright, Alright, I'm gonna go for that Cleo beacon, the signal. So I'm gonna actually properly gear up for this, maybe. Put that in there. Perfect, our suppressor's just finished. Alright, got some fire bombs I'm gonna take. Just in case.
God bless.
Alright, here's Marcus. We'll have Marcus come with us. I haven't shown this off too much yet, but
What's up?
you can ask your friends to come with you and help.
Let's roll.
It does cost 100 influence volts, so it is kind of expensive, which don't make sense. Like, theoretically, Marcus and Maya are friends or whatever, so they should, you know, be cool with helping each other, but apparently not. I mean, yes, it
This came over the radio a
poses a
little while
risk to
ago. I managed to
Marcus,
record
but
most of it.
he'd be like, hey, Maya, if I come with you, you're safer.
Sounds like they're in a
We
bad
can
spot.
carry
Run
more,
off them a hand.
kill more zombies, you
You'll
know,
find it on your map.
etc.
Somebody's broadcasting something.
Oh, somebody wants to hunt down the Juggernauts.
Don't touch the army. They don't care what happens to us. They're turning us out in the goddamn street. For all I know, this is all their fault.
All right, ladies, that's enough. Off the radio.
What do you suppose that was about?
I'm not sure, but I think I want to find out.
Alright, we have another
I'm headed out.
You've been pushing yourself like crazy.
mission for the army. Or not for the army, but, you know, with the army. So let's go up here and find out. And, of course, Marcus is going to bail.
We're just trying to survive out here. You can't kill us for that.
Uncle Sam would seem to disagree with you there. Our orders are to evict squatters with lethal force if they resist. You resisted, so just let us go. I got kids, man. And yet you're out here, violating quarantine, unlawfully occupying people's homes. Great parenting.
Look, we're sorry, right? We're just trying to get by, same as everybody.
You got 30 seconds to get out of my sight. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Jesus. This is about the biggest crock of horse shit ever.
We're done here, Sergeant. Tell your men to prep for evac and RTB.
Yes, ma'am. Why don't you make yourself useful and go babysit those two?
Alright. So M2 got thrown out by the army. So now we've got to go look for him. And that's another achievement for us. Invited a community member to follow us, and then Marcus immediately ditched us.
Anybody home?
Oh, look at that. They're right there.
What you want?
Why don't you come with me? We've got room.
Really? My God, thank you. Thought for sure we were gonna die out here.
I'm lucky they didn't hear that. I'll run this home.
We'll see you soon.
Confirmed. We're Zed-free here.
Zombies on our 6. Stay alert.
I don't want to barricade, I want to search. And we got zombies incoming and plenty of them. Get off.
Better keep moving. We got
Alright.
zombies behind us.
Just level up edged weapons. Perfect.
We got Zeds at 9 o'clock.
I can't.
Alright. Yeah, we did make quite a bit of noise, so. All these are roaming in. Fighting level 5. Once you hit level 7 in any of your skills, you can choose a special perk related to that skill. I don't want to waste the ammo on these.
You were untouchable out there.
Alright, bonus XP from Slaughter. Just got another achievement, Vehicular Zombicide. Ran over, well, now it registered that. Ran over 250 zombies. Not half bad. And there's still more to search in this house. Oh, another nightstand.
Keep an eye on our 6.
Gun and a couple of aspirins. That's right, these zombies are good for fighting experience along with edged weapons experience. Alright, we'll drop that in the trunk. We'll take these 2 home. The only downside of taking these 2 home, we're going to get up to 10 survivors now, and we only have 8 beds, which means we're going to lose out on our plus 10 stamina from our bed facility for having enough beds for everyone.
What did those soldiers want anyways?
That beats the hell out of me. They just showed up, dragged us out onto the street, and sent in those guys in hazmat suits. Started taking a bunch of samples and talking about infection vectors and a bunch of shit I didn't understand. I think that woman was in charge, Captain Montresor or something. Not like she looked at us.
Alright.
Found this while I was out.
What you got?
Oh, you know. That's it, right up there. Make yourselves at home.
Thanks. You don't know what this means to us.
Alright, survivors rescued. Marcus, are you tired? No. Alright, so, we're going to try this again. You come with me. And we're going to go out and we're going to check out that Cleo drop. You want to destroy a Juggernaut? In your dreams, buddy. You also got to assess for risk of a certain mission. And now the army wants more stuff from us. Wonderful. That's right. We'll deal with them before too long.
I think our defenses are okay, but I'm not sure I want to
Yeah,
put 'em
impressed
to the
by
test.
you, seeing you rescue
We need more
stranger.
people if we're going to cover all the approaches.
That's alright. Having the army kind of on our side might not be the worst thing that could happen to us. I mean, after all, they've got plenty of guns and ammo. Alright. Guess I could mark this to mark it as my mission or whatever. One sad thing about this game versus the second one, Decay 2, is the fences are not breakable. You can't. There's very little stuff that breaks in this game. Speaking of a Juggernaut, there's one now. We're going to ignore that one, however, as there's no reason to engage it. Is that an infestation? It might as well be.
Say, you
want to see just about the coolest way to kill Zeds ever?
Alright. And we've got an anger management mission. Alright. The easiest way to deal with phase, at least the initial group, run them over with the back end of the vehicle. The first one isn't too bad usually. And this is one exception even on breakdown where I would say you fast loot this regardless of your level. Because the faster you loot it, the quicker it shuts up. Alright, so a whopping 4 rucksacks of military ammunition, a Clio revolver, a Clio wrecker, which is basically a hammer, a couple snacks, a couple medicine, and still have 4 rucksacks of ammo.
We'll be waiting.
Whenever there's 2 or more rucksacks of any type, you will get extra on the minimap. So yeah.
Use some food.
Come on, eat a snack, eat a snack.
Maybe later.
Alright. So, I mean, if you look here, the thicket, there's 2 sets of ammo because there's more than 2 rucksacks. 2 rucksacks will equal 1 little thing of every resources. It's also for different amounts. Now it's just 1 rucksack of ammo because there's only 2 left. So that's how you determine if there's the quantity. Every 2 rucksacks makes a material icon. Resources, there's ammo here, and then 2 mystery items, which is probably this, for food. So now all that's left here is ammo and food. And this is why you want to shut that beacon up as soon as you can. Otherwise, all these guys would just keep coming in.
I'll run this home.
We'll be ready.
Alright. That's empty. I'm going to drop this heavy hammer and gun into the trunk. I might pull the gun back out here in a minute to put the food in.
I'm loaded up. See you.
Alright, that's all that's left for this location.
We'll be waiting.
I'll stick that in. I could have used the fire bombs too, which we can see them in action in just a moment.
So the zombies really like that beacon, huh?
Right.
I hope whatever you found out there was worth the risk.
And yes, throwables do count for shooting experience. Not sure why, but alright, so I think we're gonna take this stuff home. I saw a couple missions pop up. Melancholy along with an anger management. So that's all sounds like a good enough reason to go home and deal with them 2 missions. That piece of junk out of the way without flipping my car over. State of Decay 2 kind of fixes this. I'm going to use air quotes here as in still plenty of radio chatter, but there's been no new sightings of the army near us. Well, Aircan did the right thing, so we'll see. And I forgot my original train of thought there, so. Fish truck, however, is pretty much on its next to last legs. So we will probably swap this truck out for something else. Might grab our original truck that we got, right here, but when we rolled up on the veterinary clinic with, it's still in decent condition. And that's where the army mission is. I don't want to trigger that just yet. Because we got missions at home we gotta take care of. Off! Hood! Damn zombie. And vehicles also have their own level of durability as well. Whereas big beefy trucks and SUVs are a little bit tougher than sports cars and muscle cars.
There you go.
But aren't necessarily as
Don't say I never
fast.
gave you anything.
What you got?
Alright.
Oh, you know, stuff.
Alright. So we've got a couple missions at home. We got that Juggernaut sighting. So this is one way that this game can kind of get overwhelming is like, I mean, there's like 4 missions right now. I gotta go talk to the army. I gotta deal with the melancholy. I gotta deal with the anger management. I gotta go hunt that Juggernaut. And we get a cutscene here in the church.
I didn't see you at service last Sunday.
You didn't see anybody at service last Sunday, Will. Nobody goes to those things because the rest of us are too busy trying to stay alive.
You and Lily and the rest do a good job seeing to the needs of the body. The way I see it, it's my job to see to the needs of our souls.
By sitting in an empty room with the Bible, hoping somebody will show up? That's pretty sad.
Shit, man. At this rate, it's only gonna be a matter of days before the zombies swarm in here and kill us all.
Sure. Maybe if we weren't down to an expired bottle of baby aspirin and a case of cough syrup, we wouldn't have so many sick people.
Yeah, I just get a kick out of that. Okay, why? What happened to like all the missions? I'm betting the damn dialogue got interrupted. Alright. I'll quit. Oh, reload. There. Alright, anger management. Alright, Alan. Let's go for a walk.
We're going for a walk.
I'm on.
We dumped all of our stuff off. I probably prepared for that drop a little more than I had to. Since we reloaded, the truck did get some minor repairs from just having the workshop. That's why the body looks in decent shape. Well, mostly decent shape. Alright, yeah, we gotta go out there, and that's probably where that Juggernaut is for that mission, so that'll be its own wonderful case of worms. Okay, we can't fit through there.
Tensions are running pretty high these days, huh?
Suppose so.
Anything you want
Oh,
to
hey,
get off
look,
your
it's
chest?
just wandering around.
Maybe everyone else has just been a little too sensitive lately.
Now we're gonna kill some zombies the old-fashioned.
Alright. Whoa, that's a feral.
Hey, you got a little on ya.
Alright. Downside with ferals is they are smart. Smart enough to dodge the vehicles. Alright. Feral down.
Not too bad.
We should get moving. Lead on.
Let's move.
That's the only benefit of emissions out here in
Listen,
these rather open
whatever your
areas.
problem is, you need to knock that shit off. You're starting to freak out the others.
That why you wanted this bit of quality time?
But you gotta figure out a way to deal with that shit. Take it out on the Zeds, not the rest of us.
And these anger management missions and melancholy missions and etc. They all pan out the same. The dialogue's all the same. It's just different people. Most of the time. Sometimes, I mean, you can't have repeat offenses, but crisis averted. So Alan's calmed down. Alright. So looks like the melancholy mission just disappeared on us. Alright, so let's go check in on the army. Let's go. The Juggernaut mission also seems to have disappeared, but that's right. When you quit and reload the game, it will erase all the missions except the story ones for the story mode that we're in. In Breakdown, it would just flat out erase all the missions that you have active. That's where the melancholy one disappeared.
Okay, I'm here. What now?
Find yourself a good high vantage point. You're gonna be doing some spotting for us.
Alright. Gotta climb up here and look for some zombie hordes. Alright, Mr. Eric Tan, what is your game plan? Alright.
Start looking around for hordes. We'll do the rest.
Couple SWAT zombies down there.
There's a horde.
There's a horde there.
Package inbound, on your pause. I say again, on your pause.
And zombie horde is eliminated. Juggernaut there.
Done and done. Tell Eric he owes us.
And another zombie horde.
I say again, we have smoke. Package inbound, on your pause. I say again, on your pause.
And another zombie horde dealt with.
That's our load blown. You folks take care now.
Looks like that's all there is to see.
And we've spotted everything there is to see. There's a SWAT zombie. As you can see, a bigger red dot on the mini-map. I'm not sure why the SWAT zombies count for that. Later in Breakdown, they don't. I mean, the only difference is they are immune to gunfire. But most of the time, you're not going to be running guns anyway.
Do you think you could do me a favor while you're out there?
Sure. You were saying?
No, never mind, it's stupid.
Wait, what?
I've been packing up my dad's stuff, and I found a watch box. It's from the birthday present I got him when I was 12. This stupid little plastic thing with a cartoon fish on it. I don't know why he kept it, but it kind of made me realize I don't have anything to remember him by. So, I was going to ask if he'd go up to where he died and bring me something of his. No, forget it. It's stupid. It's way too risky. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Alright. Get off. How is that horde not wiped out yet? Get off the truck. Oh, here's the end of the doors. Oh, there's a zombie in the damn bushes. I stuck on the pole. Well, our bumper fell off, I think. Alright. Zombie horde down. She wants us to go back up there, right? I think it was episode 1 where I mentioned that, you know, we probably wouldn't be going back to Mount Tanner, excluding, you know, any story quest or something that comes up. And here's the something that could come up. I'm not going up there unprepared, though. Alright, so eat some modafinil. I'll grab some fire bombs. This truck, it's almost had it, so I think I'll take it up there.
How are things on the home front?
Tense. People are starting to get antsy, what with the crowding and all.
I'll swing by when I get the chance. We'll talk about it.
Actually, there's a cop car. Why not? We'll take that. In addition to the horn, the cop car does also have these sirens, which you can activate to really make a lot of noise. Everyone says that the cop car is the best vehicle in this game. And while it does tick most of the boxes for a good vehicle, the only thing that it lacks on is durability. I mean, it's got really good speed, it's got really good trunk space, it's got fairly okay durability, but I mean, you plow through a horde with the front end, you're guaranteed white smoke, maybe black smoke. So while it's not the end of the world per se, you know, it's not like it's the absolute worst vehicle you can possibly get. The pickup trucks are just a hair better simply because they're a little more durable. Alright. Since I'm going up to Mount Tanner, I'm going to take this car instead, because if I lose it, I don't really care. This is kind of a lower end car in my opinion. I mean, it's got decent speed, but the trunk capacity I think is like 4 items, and the durability is crap. If this thing can even make it. My biggest hope is that I don't flip this. I don't think I can get it back out, but I'd rather not flip it. Alright, that was pretty awesome actually. Alright. Alright. We'll get our fire bombs out. And this is one of the benefits to leaving the pickup truck up here, is then you can use it for this exact mission.
Let's look at here. Located a zombie infestation.
Alright, firebomb out. If I'm not mistaken, I think the SWAT zombies, maybe they're not immune to fire. And this is why I brought the fire bombs, is for this very purpose.
Let's look in here.
Alright. Down to 1 firebomb left. Firebombs just make this a little bit safer because you can wipe out more of them. Ah. Not the ideal outcome. Level 7 fighting. Alright.
Huh. Little plastic watch with cartoon fish on it. Perfect.
Alrighty. So that wasn't too terrible.
I got nothing left.
You may be gripped with doubt, exhausted and afraid. You may think this is all futile, and we won't see another dawn. But I believe that you have been chosen for greater things. We won't just survive. We will rise and be the birth of a new civilization. When your purpose falters, remember that.
Appreciate it.
Always happy to provide moral support.
Woo! Okay, that's how a jump's supposed to go. You can do that with the pickup truck too, but it's kind of cool we were able to get this little yellow car out of there. So we did pick up another radio contact with Pastor Will, which we'll call in right now.
Use a pep talk.
You may be gripped with doubt, exhausted and afraid. You may think this is all futile, and we won't see another dawn. But I believe that you have been chosen for greater things. We won't just survive. We will rise and be the birth of a new civilization. When your purpose falters, remember that.
Appreciate it.
I think you knew all of that in your heart already. Sometimes we just need someone else to give voice to it.
Alrighty. And there's a mission back at home if I remember right. Yeah, this is the dilemma I ran into previously. Was like, things just kept coming up. Things just kept coming up over and over. It's like, well, I don't want to quit before that. I don't want to quit before that. And alright, family meeting.
Cannot believe you. You want to run away. Again.
Come on, Lily. That's not fair.
You're right. It's not. We built a home here, and you just want to abandon it because things are getting tough.
Hey, what's going on?
I was just trying to tell Lily that we need to start looking for a new place to live. We're too cramped in here, and our runners keep having to go farther and farther from the church to find supplies.
Seems reasonable. Things have been pretty tight lately.
Fine. Then maybe you should bail on us too.
Alright. Got that in the supply locker. Maya is actually not tired. See, that radio call-in will allow you to bypass the exhaustion, so you don't have to actually come home and rest. So, we're going to switch to Marcus. We haven't played it as him in quite a while. So, we'll go house hunting with Jacob. Alright.
Should we?
No. Let her cool down. She'll come around eventually. Might not be a bad idea to get out of here for a while, though. You feel like going house hunting?
Alright.
Happy to help.
Cool. Let's head down towards Marshall. I think I know a place that might suit us. Or we can just drive around for a while and see what we see. Your call.
Alright. There's two ways to do this mission. You can just go straight to the objective, or if you've done some scouting like I have, and or you just have a prior knowledge of where the home sites are. We're going to stop at the home sites. The only, I'm going to say, technical home site we're not going to hit is the ranger station, because that's just a home site for you while you're in Mount Tanner doing the tutorial. So like, if you don't complete the tutorial in the 10 minutes it takes, you have that as a home site to kind of do stuff with. You can't do anything as you're not the leader, but it just gives you a place to live. And the church, because we already live there.
Whatever you say.
Alright, I guess I didn't get the exchange there. So yeah, potential home site, Kirkman residence. You need 8 people and 30 building materials. But this is basically like right across the street from the church, so obviously we're not going to go with that one.
So, what was that with you and Lily?
It's a long story.
Not much on the radio to fill the time.
Good point. My mom died when I was 13. Lily was 9.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, not long after that was when Lily was diagnosed. And our dad, he's kind of a wreck. I had to pick up a lot of that slack. Jacob, I need you to be a man. Help take care of your sister. You know what I mean? It was a lot for a kid to live up to. And I didn't handle it well. And as soon as I turned 18, I told my dad that I was moving to Danforth and I was going to college.
What happened?
Oh, man, he blew up. We had a huge fight, didn't talk for years after that. I finally got back in touch with him just a couple of months ago, actually. And this is my first visit home. Anyway, I don't think Lily's quite forgiven me yet.
Alright. I just delayed going to the next home site to let that play, because it's real easy to interrupt the dialogue in this game, which kind of sucks.
This could work. Nice size, remote enough so there's not too many zombies.
Remote enough we'd have to drive to get anywhere, but I see your point.
Alright. Just trying to think of all the home sites. We'll go this way to get to everyone. And I will mention there is one home site we can't actually get to yet, but there will be more on that probably in the next episode as we're running out of time for this one. I mean, I know I didn't have a set time limit for these, but I'm still gonna, try to keep them reasonable. I'm also proud to announce that the Christmas video went off without a hitch. That was pretty awesome. I know Billy and Mop had both enjoyed the Christmas tree that Saturn built. So, that was fun to see. And like I told Billy, we were going to tear that Christmas tree down, but decided not to. Alright, here's another house.
This place doesn't look much bigger than the church.
Yeah, but it's right in the middle of Marshall. Plenty of supply options. Plus, it looks like we could build on the roof if we had to.
Alrighty. One thing that I never understood is, why is the fire station not a home site? There's plenty of room on the roof. There's plenty of room in the fire truck bay. There's, medical equipment there. There's fuel there. There's firefighting equipment and weapons and tools. It's why is that just not an option? The only one I can't remember is the last home site. I can't remember if you get dialogue before you go to the objective or not for this one. Can't remember. We'll find out.
Now that's the kind of place that we could really stretch out in.
Yeah, but can you imagine how many people we'd need to keep it secure?
Alrighty. And for the mission objective. Whoa, that was one hell of a donut house. Alright.
Well, what do you think? Check this place out. It's got a big yard, a privacy wall that we could fortify pretty easily, and check out that tree fort. We could turn that into a watchtower easy.
You seem pretty excited about this place.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my best friend Sally, she lived in this house. And I was so jealous. I always wanted to live here.
Well then, let's take a look inside.
Kind of weird, but alright.
Jesus!
I can't see. Help me.
Is that a security camera? I literally don't think I've ever noticed that.
What the hell was that?
Beats me.
That didn't look like any disease I've ever seen. You?
No.
Maybe we ought to go, huh?
I never noticed that. In all the times of playing this, I never noticed that security camera. Has it always been there, I wonder? Is that a year one survival thing? I don't know. And yeah, you are showing that residence along with the warehouse. Those are the two that you kind of get shown. We're gonna kind of try and wipe you out. Thank you. Alright.
Well, I think that's the most exhaustive survey of Trumbull County ever. I don't think we left any stone unturned. So, what do you think?
I'll think about it.
Sure. Big decision, I get it. Just remember, tree fort.
Alright. Alright, since we're... Well... Alright, I'm gonna head home and do the outro, actually. I could start the law mission, but, I mean, we're already a bit over time now. So, that'll have to wait until next episode. We did do quite a bit today.
Down to the courthouse and see what's going on.
Yeah, there's Lily mentioning that now. No surprise there. But... And things like that will come up where you lose supplies. Somebody will go on a binge eating, or the wall will have to be repaired, or somebody will overdose on medicines, or somebody will go out on a shooting spree and waste a bunch of ammo. On a joyride, wasting gas. Alright. And now the police car is also not doing so hot. So, I mean, so far everything that I've done has been doing okay on the channel. So I'm glad to see that, you know, you guys are enjoying the Minecraft series. You know, another thing that I could do more on the zombie front. I always wanted to do a series of 7 Days to Die. However, that game seriously creeps me out. I love playing it with friends. Back when I had friends, but I loved playing that game with friends. That was always so awesome. But just the quietness of it, the random noises that sound like zombies, the random trees that look like zombies. It just
Area secure. I'll run this home.
It just
We'll see you soon.
it just creeps me out. It's creepy. Which, I mean, I get that's totally the aesthetic they're going for. And it totally works. It's just, like, we really wish you could, like, just tone it down a little bit. So, I mean, I don't know how popular that would be, given that it is kind of creepy. And even if you turn off the zombie spawning, they still spawn.
How's it going?
The zombies in 7 Days to Die still spawn. I would love to do it with a friend, but unfortunately,
Got an opportunity for a little
almost
treat.
all of my friends, and we got another blasted cutscene.
Is everything all right?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Just, you know, worried in general.
Well, as it says in Revelation, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, demons shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Are you okay?
Guess I've wasted enough of your time. Let's get out of here. Catch you later. Oh, good. You're here. You coming with me? Yeah, I can carry the stuff and handle the negotiating, but some extra muscle never hurt.
I'm on.
Well, want to come with? Do some trading?
Alright, fine.
Okay,
One more
stuff
mission,
in your
guys.
pocket.
One more mission.
Just want to have an extra spot on.
This always happens with this game. This always happens. This is why I always had trouble in the past with, you know, 30-minute episodes with this game. Is, I mean, like, we were coming home. Everything was peaceful. We got a, you know, a nice, maybe depressing talk with Pastor Will, but I mean, we were just going home to end the video, and now Jacob wants to go trade some food for ammo, or some ammo for food, or he wants to do something.
Jesus, you going for the record?
Okay, all the zombies dead yet? Okay, good. Yeah, we did just lose our door. The driver's door is the most important. Secondly is the passenger door. Because without them, you can't be pulled out of the vehicle, which is bad. I think we're going to trade our cop car for that truck. Alright. And yeah, you might have seen the thing come up. Pastor Will does have black fever now.
What's the good word?
Done and done. Been a pleasure doing business.
So long. I'm headed back with the goods.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Let's roll.
And let's just leave this here.
Zombies up ahead. Go through, go around.
Alright, shoot that zombie. Get in the truck. Get in the truck, Jacob. Get in the truck. Thank you very much. Nudge that out of our way. Turn this thing around. Head back to home. Dear God, no more missions. Maybe I'll do an XCOM video after this. Don't sound like a bad idea either. Alright guys, well, I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to give this video a like. Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell to be notified of more XCOM, more State of Decay, more Minecraft with Saturn, you know, anything else that we decide to come up with. If you want to join the Discord server or check out the Patreon, I'm going to try and post videos earlier on Patreon, but I'm not 100% certain I'll end up sticking to it. I've tried that in the past, and it's not that it don't work, but it just, I don't know. Sending people away from where I want them doesn't always seem to pan out the way I want it to, but...
Hey, I don't want to panic you, but we may have a problem.
What happened?
I've been talking to some of the other survivors. A bunch of them are talking about some new disease that's been hitting their people.
I think we just saw it.
Yeah? Well, better stock up on meds. Pastor Will's not looking so great.
Yeah, Pastor Will is sick with black fever, and that's pretty much he can go at any time. So... Alright, well, again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the Discord. Check out the Patreon. Check out the Twitter account. I usually post videos on Twitter, so for those of you that aren't subscribed, firstly, subscribe. Secondly, go to my Twitter profile. Cute furry stuff will be there, as well as, you know, videos. I don't post every video there, but if you missed one or something, it might end up being there. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go now. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and bye!